Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Seminoles ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snags it on the right.
Wow, first play.
It was on its heels after that long completion. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Johnson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. Gives it on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, it was pretty evident they were trying to run the draw. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground.
You know I'm a play.
And they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Breaks into the open. Slithers into space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back back to pass. Oh, play, it's intercepted. Looking for more room. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Handoff to the lone back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback.
Oh, boy, it's about to be one of them games.
Asking this offensive line to hold up the pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
In that third and long situation, you'd like to see your quarterback have a plan. You know that they may dial up the blitz, so you've got to know where your answers are. Where's your hot route? Where's your sight adjust? Where can you get rid of the football if they bring an extra guy, and the offense didn't look like they were ready for it?
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the...
Man, please.
Oh, it's a fumble.
Get the freak out of here.
They get that turnover.
Who is this throwing dots like this?
Practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to run free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the...
That's a fumble, buddy. Good strips, good strips. Good strips out there. Good strips. That was a freaking good throw. That's crazy.
Make sure everyone has the same call.
Wait, what?
Hey, was that revamped? Oh no!
I can't see anything else besides that.
Get the freak out of here! That's crazy.
Closer look in the replay booth will overturn the call. Just inside the red zone, first and 10 from the 19. On the ground, it's Lamb. They get him stopped at
Man, that's sick. Man, come on, that's a late call.
Take a second here and think about Texas A&M. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really
They did, and they didn't go bonkers.
This nigga set me up, man.
They just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
touchdown, Aggie! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
And he added the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow game. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Gonna take a shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
He got goal 50-50 anyway.
Have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it.
Little AB out there.
Always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his head.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, no!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate the 2 points.
And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
I'm in trouble.
What a way to set up. Taking it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
We're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You've got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job getting it as he's throwing the football. And then obviously the interception in 6 minutes.
He'll bring it back from inside the 5.
You sure you don't drop it, bro?
Down after a solid effort on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 45. Dashing to the other right. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, he
And to have a rushing touchdown on that type of
You said what?
you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that
Yeah,
pass
because we know how each other play.
miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Racing down the left side.
That's young Ray Lewis out there. Don't play with him.
This defense taking one back to the house.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra.
That's young Ray Lewis out there, boy. He's been balling since he a freshman. He's a junior now.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room.
You want to touch another one?
He will score.
Don't even worry about it. I'll be kicking out of it. I'll kick out of bounds the rest of the game. Don't worry about it.
College football game, you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Right on the money. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff.
Yeah, damn, this showing crazy, bro. It kind of got me a little sick right now.
And get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man.
They gave up 2 kick returns already.
Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Waits to grab it at 25, and there's room.
Hey, that's the recruit. That's the transfer portal dude I just got. They're like 6'5", 97 speed.
This kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field.
I don't try to look at my roster. Don't do it. I'm gonna lay relax.
Hey, guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tennessee. We'll keep you posted on things until the clock hits zeros in a game that, for now anyway, has been very revealing.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye
They
on
under the
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good.
He's going to fire deep. He's got it along the
you're getting on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie.
to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down.
Oh, you're really getting on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fishing for jumbo plays like that one.
Just dying. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense.
The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top.
There he is. There he is.
Back at the 43.
I use all his upgrades on speed.
You know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays. So you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job on the defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Tennessee, I'm a little wrong in this game.
Send out the punt team to kick it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He wants to change this route. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
You took my read away.
Back to the 43.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down.
That's a dot.
1 yard line.
We put that right in his freaking chest.
Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Got Dan Strong out there running back, Jay.
Don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those
Man, it is Cam Davis. So they had Dan Strong out there for that play.
To get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Boy, you took away that screen. Had to get up out of there. That was an RPO. That was an RPO. That was literally a screenplay that I just took off running on. What an RPO at all.
Physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half.
Play literally called FL screen.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
Got his ass blasted.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. He'll take a deep shot here.
Well, we too good out there for that. You do better than that. You do better for that. Hey, that's an elite 5-star recruit right there. If you see a sophomore this year, had 11 user picks with him last season.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over in the final 2 minutes and a half. The give from the gun. Always got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Seminoles come to the line in this situation. Might see a shot away. They'll toss it to the outside. Stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here with the first half. The Seminoles are on the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the big zone. It's the tackle. He'll be able to get out, but there's a lot for the movement. Well, your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times. Should be some big surprise that he'll get called for holding. Couldn't ask for much better field position to start, but now they're looking at a 3rd and long. Looking to move when he needs a punch. Pressure coming. And the defense gets it all. They make play at the 37-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half. They'll try to get 4 points on the board before the break. They'll try to salvage a field goal. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock him from 54 yards out the left side.
Oh, my God, man.
Buddy English, buddy missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Line getting set on 2nd down. The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's Armstrong. Fights on.
Had to do that drop. Had to do that dive to see you further back inside.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gonna let it fly.
Come on, guy.
Took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the third quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. And that one, I don't think, went the required 10 yards. It did not. Penalty marker is out. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. The give to Davis. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Why you got to get yourself like that?
Thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
It'll be 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right.
We throw dots over here, boy.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's pushed down at the 27. The Knowles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. Plows through the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Seminoles are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete.
Lucky hand, boy.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like
6 sacks, that's crazy. I didn't get sacked that much the whole season last year.
No response, just a sack.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple of drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back.
You did that on purpose. Freak out of here talking about some with the free.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity.
He didn't just do that one hand by himself. Freak out.
You scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight.
You need to
your feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Off the play fake on first down. He's going to one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picks up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is, he gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. Because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Play action.
Oh, who's blocking?
Caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They made the stop. Just a little bit of time to get to that first down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense.
Makes it run for big play. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll march to the 49.
Young J. Ross.
How explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a hit. Finds his man. It's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Knowles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw. The screen. He's got wheels. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Yeah, my freaking kicks, man, be killing me, man.
Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Flushed out of the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Using his feet. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll run for it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And coaches have their scripts and their play sheets, and they have 4th and short. You know, when you get in these situations, they have plays that they're confident in. Called one here. Great job executing right near midfield.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Just made
It better be a drop.
Getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, come on, man. That whole secondary, about 4- and 5-star recruits out there.
Like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. There he goes. That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Are you holding the ball so stupid?
Down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
You can't change that.
It's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
From the gun, ground game. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out of the 8.
Almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Come on, man. Look at the angle he tried to catch that in. Let's be real. Let's be real.
That's why these guys
let's be real.
that would have easily been a catch.
This man running full speed and try to drop back. Be real.
You've got a 3rd and manageable back up in your Convert here and you get some momentum.
That's a realistic drop pick right there.
Defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down.
Beat Cam Davis.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense. And you can't get much done. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down when they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. And
Hey, you switched it that quick. You done got me.
Releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes to the 22.
I hit X, and I'm freaking to have an X on the freaking field.
And that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Cradles it at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Going to the running game. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unleashes to the end zone.
That's a good throw because I definitely undercut it.
Touchdown, Aggies! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this midfield, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy that knows to target and make the big play.
Hey, for a quick update, let's go to Kevin in the studio.
Toledo is lighting up the scoreboard right now, thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 31 over Appalachian State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. it wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make decisions.
It's first and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down.
Anybody blocking, man?
Gets him down at the 23.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, he's going through his progression, he sees someone, just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Under fire. He uncorks a movement to the right. And it's picked off. That is a turnover they desperately needed. Finally brought down, but what a way not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Direct snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This running back is struggling to find anyone to throw. I think one reason why is this linebacker, his speed, did a great job there, identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. He made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Turning it on. Inside the 50. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. To the ground with the back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Aggies. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, trying to help out their field position. Didn't find any reason to take off on Virginia. He stopped at the 17. All right, guys, here comes some Florida State offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rank, hanging in the balance and left. They can do something to save themselves here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the offensive line? Doing a great job attacking those guys up front. Not open.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make some.
I can't believe we got sacked. I got sacked 10 times. 10 sacks.
In the hands of the defense, you have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now, a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he doesn't need to take the check down. Finds the big tight end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they got it out to 27. And the Seminoles will snap it on first and 10. He leaves it with a pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Pocket ready now. Pressure on the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happens to the defense.
We reached the 2-minute timeout.
I just can't believe this. 11 sacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got real hard to deliver it, and it'll bring him up and down.
And this offense has been a struggle. I mean, just like it hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you, QB's better than you. And I'm interested in watching. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on the
Here's a throw downfield.
All right.
And the first down pass moves incomplete, and they'll have to give up the ball.
And this offense does not know what man you need that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense is executed.
Brings it to the open. And to the end zone. And he hoists it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent.
This is sickening, man.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all the assignments as they put a stop to that.
So what?
At the 22.
Yeah, do count. It's not gonna kick in till week 3.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Working down that side. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. A.D. throw as the clock winds down. Brings it down on the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one as tackle is finally made. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out. He's got it out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line. His defense has to be real.
This offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But you drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you put it in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
And he runs into the wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they use this end. Defense rolls up. Defense owned in on that last play. Now it's second and coming. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Back to touchdown Seminoles. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the ball, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock. They're within striking distance still to win this game.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they
Only got one timeout?
with the 7-yarder for the score. Just over
Wow, man.
They have a chance. They've got to come up with this onside kick. Looks as if the Hens team will be able to recover the ball.
Oh my gosh, man.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Guys, this is the time to set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football.
On any given day, anything can happen. And David, you've got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win. And to keep the belief, like to understand, like I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week. But they believed, even when they got a little difficult, got a little here, they kept fighting, they kept believing, they get a huge win. That's what we're doing from here. David Chick and Jessica, Henry Stanford, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You're still making some